Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. I need a headband. Otherwise, we are going to probably drip all over the place. How are you guys doing? Yo, Miguel, how you feeling today? We got a big race, my man. We got a big race. There we go. So I think it's a bit of a later start. I think we were starting these races at 5:30, and for some reason when this is 6:30, which is crazy. Did my official weigh-in, my weigh-in video with the weight and the weight and the scale and the weight and me and all that kind of good stuff. So that's all taken care of. All the formalities as we go into this thing. We are gonna ride, as I think I alluded to in the video, we're going with a Specialized S-Works SL8. Yeah, it is super late. And we're going with the NV78s because we have those two climbs. They're not the worst climbs in the world, but they are big enough climbs that I don't like it. The rest of it, and I mean, there's some tough segments in this race too. In the sense that with the actual, I'm going to move some stuff I've got. Some stuff I need to see. So I'm not going to look at that. Do that. And we're going to open that up. Somebody was nice enough to make a sheet. Jim's on the ball making a sheet for us today. So we can actually see what we're doing. So that's kind of cool. Thank you, Jim. You are a rock star. So I've got that up, so I can kind of read that if I tilt my head to get my readers, because it's small enough. Suppose I could make it bigger, but I just have too much junk on my screen. What can I say? So we're just warming up in Tempest, as is tradition. So for those of you who watched the hello? Hello?
Hi, this is Aaron calling you from Talent Mobility. How are you?
Good, not interested, thank you. Salespeople. Tell ya. No rest for the wicked. Anyways, back to what I was talking about before I was rudely interrupted by that salesman. Doesn't he know we have a live stream going on? Speaking of that, we're just going to silence the phone and not listen to it or answer it. Especially if it's not a number that it would be an emergency. But, oh, it's most likely a scam. They're probably calling from Florida. But yeah, the power-ups are not what they were when I did the recon video. The recon, when they initially had it up on the ZRL site, it was based on, I think, the first time that we did breakfast grits and grits. But there are no random power-ups. Everybody gets the same. It is basically not that anybody's watching this for recon, but Feather, Anvil, Arrow, Draft Van, Feather, Burrito, Feather. They went nasty. Burrito on the breakaway Bray every time. Wow. Like that's, there's just going to be a lot of hurt put on in that section. Because it's going to be a raw power thing. Because there's going to be burritos firing off on that Adam. Yeah. Adam, maybe John. John is always a good one. So, yeah, I think the burrito could be an interesting one in the sense that everybody will utilize it on the Bray going up, most likely. Some people will. But to be honest, there'll be so much going off, it just kind of nullifies it. It might be one of those things where you get the team to push a little bit to the front and you drop into the middle and then you drop it. So everybody in the peloton loses their draft. I think that's kind of a nasty tactic, but could definitely be a tactic. Oh, you could hear him. Oh, I guess, yeah, my mic is right there. It's all good. He's lucky. I'm on stream. I'm much more polite on stream than I am in the real world. He gained the benefit. He gained the benefit of being streamed to the universe. Or I guess I could just be like some of those other channels that mess with telephone scammers and put them on speaker and do those things as we warm up as like a pre-game hype. Mess with a Telus guy. Because it could be a Telus guy. I mean, who knows these days? The truth of the matter is, if I want something, I'm going to call you. Just don't call me. Yeah. Sometimes, if I have time, I will mess with them because if they're messing with me, or if they're definitely a scammer, then I just take up their time. Because the time that they're spending with me, which they're going to get nothing out of it, at the end of the day, they are not spending that time with somebody else. I mean, obviously people fall for these things, and it's a horrible thing. Taking advantage of people like that is just 100% wrong. You know, those guys that are on the internet that basically reverse hackers and mess with these call center guys, those people are doing great work. I mean, they're doing some fantastic things. And yeah, but back to racing. ZRL final race. We're like a little bit later than normal. Late start. Going to be interesting. Raced Zwift racing yesterday. Blew myself up early. So hopefully we don't do that today. That's what I do too when I'm trying to get them to install TeamViewer, etc. It's 100% scam. I pretend I know nothing and make them go step by step. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. Make them go step by step, and I'm not even near a computer. Gotta love that stuff. What do we got? 18 minutes till the event. I don't know. This is a plate. So what does it go? It goes cup, plate, shield, plate, cup. No, cup is the top. Let's go, ZRL finals. Google always tells me what I need to know. Cup, shield, plate, bowl. See, and the messaging is very mixed here. So, cup, top 25% of the championship. That is not us. Plate, for the rising squads. Shield for the challengers. So the thing is if you look at that, and I can't see the camera here because I got some stuff blocking it, but cup is gold, shield is bronze, plate is silver, bowl is purple, which is nothing. So it's like, what's ranked higher? Like we know the cup is the creme de la creme, or the creme de la creme, but the shield, like, is that like third place? Is that second place? It's listed second, so it makes me think it's second, but they made it bronze, which makes me think it's third. I don't really know. Back to racing though. Bray uphill, not sure the burrito will help all that much, although it is draftable. Yeah, it's, and that's, RBC, that is exactly my thought. A lot of people will throw it there because they're like, hey, I'm going to make it tough. There's going to be so much burrito there that it's going to make it tough. You are better to either throw it, if you're going to throw it there, at the banner just before you get your next one, or I think somewhere along the course to take away the draft. Like potentially the downhill, where people are going to sit in your draft, make them work to get ahead after they've just done an effort. It's about making people do work. But yeah, I 100% agree with you. 100%. That too. Like I said, with team communication and stuff like that, you can throw out the burrito and cause some problems all over the place. You know, it's just make sure. The best thing for teams is to make sure that they communicate what they are going to do with their burritos. Because as far as I know, it's going to affect your squad mates too. So don't throw burritos on your squad mates. Not helpful. Not helpful whatsoever. But yeah, it's interesting. I guess because there is a lot of power-ups. We'll see how it all sort of plays out in the long run. But again, you know, that's racing for you. Our bracket is just one other team, so it's going to be very weird. Really? Wow, that is wild. I don't know. There's got to be more than one in ours. There has to be. Because I think when I signed up, there was a ton of people listed. Yeah, there's a ton of brackets here. Oh, there's a ton of start times. So there's 46 people signed up. So that's what, 8 teams, 9 teams? 8 teams. So we got a full round, both rounds. Oh, yeah, that's I mean, it's kind of like ladder racing. Then it kind of makes it a challenge. I like ladder racing because it's more like crit racing. Like you know what people are doing. If it's not your teammate, you got to deal with it. Like it makes it easier to kind of know what the deal is. But I understand wanting to be in a bigger race. I mean, that's kind of what the ZRL is that bigger racing. So I understand that probably being a little frustrating thing. It was weird. We lost the scratch round, won the TT, but it doesn't matter because the scratch. Oh. It's a ladder race at that point with the points. Exactly. Which, like I said, for me, I don't mind. Like, I kind of like that format. But I get it. This is ZRL. You want the team competition, and I mean, it all depends on how the teams are and how they sort of compare. So I'm just going to quickly jump off here, give a quick roller ball to the back to make sure that we're all good in the hood, and then jump back on here, and it's almost go time. I think we're gonna do a rare thing and pop a gel prior to this. Like I said, I just kind of want to survive this first climb with everybody, which would be nice. It's a little early in the match for me, really, but we'll see how we do. And hopefully it's not pure hell, which I think it's going to be. So you never know exactly how this is all going to kind of play out. But at the end of the day, it's all for fun, right? And we've had a good go. We won the first round, we won the TTT. I don't know what kind of position we're in here, and like I said, I don't even know what teams are actually in here. Like, there could be new teams, there could be old teams, there could be all sorts of teams. I don't know, and I'm just going to join the event here. And why are we in miles? We've got to switch that. Oh, that's right, because I entered my weight and probably didn't save it and changed my name. I have a imperial scale, but we are a metric man. 8 teams. Hey, Steph. Hey, Paulo. All right, we're kilometers. We're kilometers. That's the ever problem of being in North America, is that we're all metric. America's all imperial. So we get a mishmash of shit. Braking has been disabled for the event. I like that I see Tron bikes, although it makes me nervous too, because if you have taken the time to level up a Tron bike, oh, it doesn't matter. See, what am I talking about? This is what happens to my head. My head is always like thinking strategy for this thing. The upgrades don't matter. Tron bike's a good choice though too. Like, I mean, it'll be super fast on the flats and the undulating stuff. It's just, I needed the help on the climbs. Most definitely. Most definitely. We got like 4 in the chat.
Hey, what's up, Els?
I'm gonna jump in the chat.
Yeah,
And
Hey guys.
we're gonna have some fun. Good evening, gentlemen.
This should be a fun one.
Your fun and my fun's different. I don't like this first part of fun up the climb.
Yeah, I'm excited
Yeah,
for
that's
the
gonna-
fun of launching the burrito.
So I was
This first climb is definitely going to.
I was just talking about that on the stream with the burrito. We should try to communicate and utilize it before the breakaway bray, when people actually have the biggest benefit of the draft. But we have to make sure that we're all ahead of it, if that makes sense.
Oh, that's a good.
Using it on the downhill.
Well, you can potentially use it
for the bray.
potentially the downhill, but everybody will regroup after the bray, typically.
Yeah.
And then there'll be that big blob of people. And all I'm saying is, just like, if you're going to use it, just say, I'm going to the front, like I'm moving up in the group, and then we should collectively as a team move up as a group, and then that person deploy the burrito, and then everybody behind is forced to work a little bit harder, or forced to pull ahead, in which case we get drug. So it works out in 2 ways. But the problem is the burrito also affects your teammates, right? So if you don't announce it and drop it, you're gonna potentially hurt some teammates too.
Do you think
Yeah.
we'll start earlier? Because if I have a burrito, I'm less scared to lead someone out.
Yeah. I mean, there's that too, right? Like, I mean, if you're gonna go early, like by all means, like
Yeah.
I just think you get your biggest bang for like because if you're in the pack going up the Brae, there's going to be burritos everywhere, and because it is a climb, not a massively big climb, it's gonna have some impact. Like you're going to be impacted anyway. It's going to be a power climb up the breakaway Brae anyways. Because
Yeah,
the
it seems
vast
like
majority of
everyone
racers are
on
just
the
going to be
screen.
burrito. You're going to ride through them anyways.
That's what it seemed like today on the
Yeah.
races that I saw. Everybody was launching it like just after the start line of the Bray.
Yeah. So just some things to consider.
I'm considering holding on to my last one till the Segura, depending on how I feel.
Oh yeah, thanks, Steph. Yeah, it's Brae reverse. I always say the Brae, but it's Brae reverse. Thankfully, it's the easier of the two. It's like 2%.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, technically, Segura South's only 3.3 too, right? So. Jim did an awesome job with that chart.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have it right next to me right now.
Nice.
I just looked at all your stuff, JD. Like where the power ups came, and I video. And
Yeah,
something like that.
I
Makes it
posted the comment earlier because when I filmed it, they had the power ups from the original one, which were the ghosts. I think the draft fan and the feather were the three that they randomly gave out. So when I filmed it, it was like, here's what it is. And then, of course, they changed it like a couple days ago. So it's like, well, I'm not refilming that whole thing. So here's a note. If you don't read it.
I still don't know how you knew like what we were gonna get where. It just showed the 5 things, but
I have a friend in Australia that raced like 5 o'clock this morning.
got it.
So it was easy. It was like, hey, are these random? What's the deal? And it's like, no, you get them bang, 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 bang. This is what it is. I'm like, perfect. Because a lot of teams won't have that information.
Right.
And they'll realize my recon's long the first moment that they get an anvil at the top of Segura. It's like, what?
Yeah, well, you get better right before going up to the last time. It's definitely a bonus.
Yeah.
I'm just debating using it for the first steep bit or wait until the very end. Let's see how I'm feeling.
I think it depends on how crazy it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hoping this is more like the first race where it felt like it wasn't as hard to stay in the front group. I don't know. I know we got this other section now that's in here. A couple of strong fields probably. So. Yes, we'll see.
Yeah, because we're not racing the same teams as we did the first 2 weeks. Is that correct?
4 of the other teams are the same team, but then the other 4, I think, are from the other pool.
Other pool, but the top 4. Gotcha. No, it could be lazy then. It could be.
That's just it. It's just such a short race with all these segments. I just feel like it's gonna be super fast.
Oh, it's going to be painful because, like, when you try to get rest, you're like,
Right.
Now you
There's not a
gotta.
lot of rest between segments.
Nope. Anytime we do have to rest, there's an uphill. Don't
Yeah.
mind.
Exactly.
I see a couple disc wheels. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm going with the 8.9s. I was debating between 7.8. But
Yeah, I went 7/8 just because I struggle on the climbs. And I figure with the punches, if I get like a couple good pedal strokes in, it'll help. Just get me ahead a bit. And then I just plan on sitting, right? So until I have to work. Big thing is staying connected for that first climb for me. Ugh.
Oh yeah. I think the last ZRL race that we did this, I ended up losing the front group right at the top of the figure. That was it for me. Never saw them again.
It'll be a fast start for sure.
because it goes right into the pretty much right into the climb.
It does.
Oh yeah. It's interesting that we got like the teams kind of rotated through.
Plus, I'm 2 pounds heavier than I was yesterday.
Thanks.
That's not good for a weigh-in.
No, it's not.
Sounds
But
like
it's like Easter, man. It's like, can you pick a worse day
like
for a
a good Easter
weigh-in?
meal.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, yep.
I'm surprised it was only 2.
I went the opposite direction. Dropped
30
3
seconds.
pounds.
All right, guys.
Going back to my default weight, which is 82 kilograms.
Good luck, everybody.
Do this.
Luck.
All right,
Racing with you
guys.
guys. Let's give them a lot of hell.
Let's have some fun.
Go first time up. Yeah, was that you off the foot?
That's Miguel. They're not going too hard after him either.
I'm sure they'll push hard on the flat part. We got fourth across the line.
How come I can't see anyone in my list?
This front group's easing up. Now we hit the bottom.
Can you guys see what position you're in?
18.
I can't see. What the heck?
Oh, me. I found you. Hey, prospect always up front.
Yeah.
Great job, Miguel, on that first climb.
Thanks. I'll try and do it again on this one. Now I'll sit in for the champion sprint. Just stay with the front group.
See you, Mike. You're right next to me. I'm better too.
Thank you.
Here you go, JD. Good job, man.
Third.
Nice. Yeah. I think we got 3, 4, 5.
Nice.
got 5 cryogen guys with me. After around 20. Okay.
I'm just gonna keep pushing.
Jim, go. Someone's coming. Roger, go. Someone's coming.
So I got second place.
There's a rider off the front.
Guy's prospect rider.
Yeah, just let him go.
Okay. We got a lot of work on the sprint, unnecessarily.
Wait, we got 4 in this group? 5?
I think we got 4.
We got 4. She was back in the second group, like 17 through 20.
Not bad.
Yeah.
You guys aren't too far behind. Hopefully someone will push the bridge on these slopes.
Let these other teams chase prospect rider.
Yep. Wish we had skewing. And we can move out of the way of the burrito. That's this nice little slope.
I think we got numbers in this group anyways.
Yeah, Cryogen finished second behind us in the first 2 races, and 5 of them are back here with me.
That's good.
Okay.
Yep.
So I got the draft van. So if you guys want to do like a lead out train,
Nah, let's just
on
stick
this
with them.
first race.
Let them pull. If they're going to work, let them work. Next power-ups, I think 8-8, 8-6. Loop banner.
Yep.
They're going. I'm up ahead with number 2. Oh shit, he disappeared. Is there a ghost?
No.
There shouldn't be.
I think my internet's fucked up. Everyone's disappeared.
Oh no. Let's keep pedaling.
Yep, just keep pedaling.
Where are you guys?
Just up the castle.
Yep.
Oh,
We're going
Reconnect.
through the passage right now.
Yeah.
shit. What the fuck? Are you guys going downhill?
Yeah. Starting now.
Oh, starting to. The trainer still connecting. We're gonna hit the brake in a few hundred meters.
You're up with a front 3 according to my place, Mike.
Someone just popped up.
We get spat out the back.
All 6 cryogen are with me now.
I'm back in the group with Jim now.
Nice. And Savage are just ahead of you guys. Pete Rider just behind me. Can you guys see? No, never mind.
Nice job, Katie.
Yeah, I'm pretty cooked.
No burrito, I'm right behind you.
Oh man. How about that?
Sorry guys, I'm cooked.
Right. Huh. You got a lot of points, man. You're good. I'm wasting my burrito. That's the right behind you. How much you got left in you, Savage?
I have enough to stay with the group. That's about it. I still have my burrito.
I was gonna push harder on this one, but I'll wait.
Go for it. Go ahead. I think you can get to the top of the cigar.
I know at least Sushi Salmon and DJ HOFC will definitely push for the KOM.
They were pushing me hard on the Ray. Good job, Michael. Way up there.
Come on, Miguel.
Oh, holy shit. Oh. Oh my God.
Good job, Miguel.
Great job, fellas. Oh,
Ah, ah.
so Prospect Rider's back.
That's
Oh,
right here.
God.
I can't believe how fast he is.
Ah. That's the race, right?
Yep. He averaged 390 watts. That's happened to a bunch of people today.
I
It
got
was
another.
almost the whole race. I can't see like the list, and sometimes people are hearing. Good job.
Oh my God.
Good job, Roger. Good job, Jim.
Wow. I think we got that.
Oh yeah, I think we got enough. We had the majority of us around the BRAE almost the entire time.
And even in that second group, I scored points every time there was I like one every segment. So
Was it only the top 10 that got points or the top 20?
top 20 for FAL.
Top 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
24th.
20 points down to one. So there's a lot of points on those FALs.
Nicely done, Michael. And Miguel, nice.
I think I got 3
Did you guys?
seconds.
3rd, 5th,
Nice.
13th, and 24th. 13, 14, 24. Ah.
Yeah.
I think I got points in the first, maybe even the first one, surprisingly enough, a climb.
Yeah, you came up right behind me. I think as I crossed over the top and started the downhill, you were right on me.
The Clyde I knew I could get, and that I was 3rd.
Yep. And you came in on right behind you. And the Clyde basically averaged 4th on every segment.
Oh.
Good job, guys.
Nicely done, everybody.
That was great racing with you guys. This was fun.
That was a hard start.
Oh, God.
Cool. My legs are gonna fall off.
My heart rate after the first bit just wasn't coming down. After I think the second time up the kicker, I'm like, couldn't do it anymore.
There's some results out there already.
Oh,
Michael, you got you got 121 FAL points.
Nice.
14 FTS points. Wow, man, you crushed it.
nicely done.
I think I was in on every segment.
Yeah, because I think you ended up like 20 seconds ahead of us the entire race.
Yeah, it was that other guy. He kept pulling. He wanted to pull, so I just let him.
That prospect rider?
That worked.
He let me take the second. He beat me on one of them, but he let me take the other ones. I don't know what was up with that.
If it's prospect rider, I think he's trying to hover on the line.
Not away from us. He was fast, man. I was barely hanging on to the guy in second. The guy in second was prospect still got away. Like
I don't know if it was last season or the season before. It might have been before we started racing with you guys. But there was one time prospect rider, he just went, and we're like, this is when we first noticed him. And it was like, he's too big. He's too big. He can't hold this because it was a climbing stage, and he held it all the way through. Held it up the climb, down, and then he just turned off the gas and he just coasted.
Yep.
And let the gap. He still won, but it makes me think that he's like he'll push it right to the edge and then just back it right off. Because like the first race, he went out and then he backed right off. He didn't even finish in the top 10 for race 1 in the finals.
That was weird.
And it was weird because when he went, like me and Miguel were thinking, like, there he goes, like, just let him go. It's let him go because he can just stay there, right? And you just blow yourself up trying to keep him. And I think that's part of his game too.
Yeah.
Yeah. He,
Had another.
I think he finished like a minute ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
But
I don't know how that is possible and stay in our category.
Well, because you can set, like with sauce, you can set it. You can set it so you know what your average is, and you can see what your average is. So if you know you can't exceed a certain average, you can dial it back. Like on my end, I've got.
Than everybody else staying out there by yourself.
Oh, I know.
he averaged 390 today.
I mean, what's he weighs like 100
Yeah,
kilograms now?
He's like 120 kilograms or something.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
Yeah, he's strong. He's like
Considering the lack of information out there on him, I personally think he's a pro for the America's Cup boating races, because they have, so for America's Cup they use cyclists to help power the boats.
Yeah.
And their requirement is you have to be at least 125 kilograms and hold about 600 watts for 20 minutes.
Why is he bothering holding 390 watts here?
Yeah. Right.
Because this is probably his zone 2.
zone 2 riding.
I think I'm just gonna cruise, help the team out.
Yeah, because he's an older guy. Because initially I thought he was like, he's got to be a collegiate athlete of some sort, like some sort of
He's
like.
up there in age.
Well, that's the thing. As soon as we saw his age, that went out the window.
There's a girl in like riding group. She's like a weightlifter, like Team Canada or something. She rides a single speed and she can drop me on that thing. So
Yeah.
there's people out there.
60s, dude, those people are beasts.
Yeah, she probably rides track.
Yeah, she does. She's big, man. The power she puts in it's insane.
That's like all the, because I've worked with luge and bobsled athletes, and it's all weightlifting for power for like that explosive sprint, right? Like it's just, they're ridiculous. Like I don't know if you've ever heard of Alex Go. She's on the Olympic team for luge, and her legs, like her one leg is probably as wide as both of mine put together. It is just ridiculous how powerful that girl is. But they're all
They have
legs.
to have, like, how far do they sprint on that initial push?
It's like, it's less than 50. Like it's just, and for luge athletes, it's all push with the hands. Skeletons are the head first guys that they put their hand on and they track start it and they go. And then bobsled, it's, the quick start is like 25 meters. And it's just push, 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 go. And you're in. It's all for like a few seconds work. And then it's all on the driver.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, they're all just beastly people, like ungodly strong. Oh. That was fun, not fun.
That was another 30-minute PR for me. Oh, yeah. 2 weeks in a row. And these races are pushing me hard.
Fast. These are definitely faster than the previous ZRL
All right,
race
folks.
that we did this course.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll
Yeah.
catch you all later. See ya.
Yeah, I think the
I'll
last
let you
time
know the
was
results
scratch race,
shortly.
too. It wasn't points.